All right, we are ready for page 281, and this is actually going to be basically the same lesson as the previous one, but I'm going to go ahead and go over it one more time just to make sure you've heard all the terms again and we go back through it. But the previous video will help with these as well if you need to go back to that one. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the first section on the page has a bunch of blanks like this as a fraction times blank equals 1. And it says to write the reciprocal in the blank. And again, the reciprocal from the previous video we learned is just flipping the fraction over. So the reciprocal is taking the fraction and flipping it. So the term reciprocal, that's what that means. It's just the flipped version of the fraction that's already here. So this one says 4/5. So the reciprocal of 4/5 would simply be 5/4. Okay, so when you're doing this whole section that's equal to 1, you are just going to be taking the fraction that's there and flipping the numbers in order to make it equal to 1. Because if you multiplied straight across, you'd get 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 4 is 20, 20 over 20 equals 1. So that's why the reciprocal is going to make it equal to 1. So just take the numbers that are there and flip-flop them, and that'll give you the answers for that whole section. All right, so the next part is, again, doing what we did in the previous video. We are going to be dividing fractions, but we're going to do that by using the reciprocal, which is the flipped version of the second fraction. All right, so the first problem on the paper is 3/8 divided by 1/2. So you're going to want to rewrite that using 3/8 times, and then the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2/1. You're just flipping the numbers. All right, then you're going to multiply straight across. 3 times 2 is 6, and 8 times 1 is 8, giving us an answer of 6/8. Now that's a proper fraction, but it can be reduced because 6 and 8 can both be divided by 2. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to reduce those numbers by dividing both of them by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my final answer is 3/4. So if your fraction in your answer is proper, then make sure to check it to make sure if it can be reduced. You do need to reduce it before you have a final answer. If it's improper, you need to change it to a mixed number or a whole number before you're finished. Okay, so that is it for this video. Remember, the one right before this would help as well, so if you need to, go back to that one, and I'll see you on the next one.